Hello everybody, I'm Mike Levin, and today I'm going to make a statement about us being in the golden age of information freedom. So in sci-fi books and a lot of social commentary, you'll see the pyramid structure of society with the alphas at the top, as in citizens, the betas in the middle, and the epsilons at the bottom, this being the solid base of the pyramid of society, because most things that need to be done service-wise fall to this crowd to service the middle class who's here under the guidance of the few who control everything, the 1%, shall we say. So what I'm really going to do is to talk about how this whole model is tied to how media works. And during the age of broadcast television, say from the 1950s to the late 80s, there were radio towers, broadcast towers. Originally, they were radio towers, and they became television broadcast towers, and they broadcast. And broadcast is very different than TCP/IP communication the way it exists today, because everyone who is out there with a TV or radio tuning device tuned into those same broadcasts that were going out at the same time to everybody, and that had the result of unifying the thoughts in people's minds. We were all very much on the same page, at least per country. This is the whole world we're talking about, the whole world from coast to coast, a very US-centric view, especially that existed back then. And again, this was approximately the 1950s, post-World War II world, to approximately the late 80s when cable television burst onto the scene. So cable television started to fragment what was in people's minds, because the three channels that were broadcast in this way, CBS, NBC, and ABC, became approximately 40 cable TV channels, and that became approximately 400 digital cable TV channels, which has today become infinite choice in programming through the likes of YouTube, services like Netflix, and just the internet in general. And so this fragmentation resulted in everyone being of separate minds. This is what I talk about as the golden age. People went their own directions, brand new ways of life were possible, brand new business models, new companies were born, and radical new companies were born that really could take advantage of this new landscape. The likes of Amazon, Google, and one that had already been around for a long time but really prospered in this world and led, Apple. And so what these companies are doing now is they're looking at this new fragmented landscape, realizing that through their particular services, they have the equivalent of the narrow pass. They are keys to the holder, they are holders to the keys of the kingdom, and they each have the ability to sort of draw a line around the camps that represent them. I should really have switched colors here. These guys are often called or a few months or years ago, they were called the Three Horsemen. And they have the ability to essentially become the new networks, the new NBC, CBS, and ABC, because they have the ability to create new ecosystems, self-contained ecosystems, and associated lifestyles. And my one color switch, because I need to make this information separate, they are looking to have you as customers from cradle to grave. Customers from cradle to grave. And essentially recapturing something that existed in a fairly anomalous state on this planet from the 50s to the 90s because of broadcast television, with something that has many of the same characteristics of broadcast television, but can survive in the world of fragmented media. Thanks. Talk to you soon.